All right, then let's go.
Alicia here, out for a walk with my dog Reenie. Reenie's my little scraggly Muppet. She's a Terrier Schnauzer mix, and she loves to roll in the grass. This is Sustainable Events Dog Walk, a short podcast from Positive Impact Event Consulting, where you can get a quick nugget about sustainability for your events and event business while on a walk with Alicia and her dog Reenie. Sustainability is a big project, but we'll get there together, one little step at a time. So we spoke a while ago about step 0, where you want to start when you are getting into your sustainability journey with your business, which is to not worry about changing anything, but start to collect your baselines, start to collect your vendors' baselines, get a count of what you are actually doing at your events so that you can see what you're already doing right, where you can easily move the needle, your low-hanging fruit, those sorts of things, start collecting. So that's step 0. And we have touched on, not in these words, but step 1 being make your plan of what you want to start affecting and change your procedures, your checklists, your spreadsheet, your automations, so that you can start acting on that goal right away and consistently without having an extra step. Asking in your contracts and your RFPs about sustainability, reminding your vendors that you are going to be collecting data on these issues. And today I want to share a little of my thoughts on sort of step 2, how do you keep it up? And for one thing, it's in your automations, so it should be pretty easy to keep up because it shouldn't be an extra thought process. So maybe you're seeing encouraging numbers or progress that's keeping you going, keeping you excited to add areas to your list and consider more things, but maybe not, or maybe you hit all that low-hanging fruit and plateaued a little bit. But the thing that I have been processing and thinking about as I develop different talks and different messages to take out to different parts of the industry is that thinking of this as separate from the other parts of your job is already the pitfall as far as I can see. If you want to continuously be getting better at your job, being an event professional, then this is one of those areas. Come on, what's your deal, dog? And the same goes for everyone you're working with. I think a great way to feel progress and to really see benefits in what we're working toward and getting people understanding. And I'm optimistic you'll have a lot of positive feedback from your clients and attendees, because even though people aren't going around necessarily complaining about it or asking about it, they are very happy to see positive motion toward sustainability, but also being able to celebrate with your vendors when they are bringing out something that helps your sustainability bottom line, and having that group around you who are all moving toward that goal. So it doesn't have to be your numbers that are getting better for you to see that this better motion is happening. And remember, your goal is to stay curious. Better is better, looking for those opportunities. And ideally, this all sort of melts into your work. And as you're going, it's when you do your audit of an event or your quarter or your half or your year, and you go, wow, this was all easy, it's working, it came naturally, that you can then go, okay, I've covered my personal low-hanging fruit or my initial goals of how I'd like to be contributing and the direction that is most easy for me to get up the energy to improve in. What's next? How do I layer on, kind of habit stacking style, to keep making more impact? And from my perspective, this is one of the great things about doing sustainability in our industry, is we're already such creatives. Being agile-minded and looking for opportunities to improve and tweak things and try something no one's tried is already the hallmark of someone who is listening to podcasts about how to better their business and events and trying to make unique experiences. So then as it becomes second nature and just blends in with all of your work, it's just about also having it on your audit form so you don't forget to see what impact you're making and what progress you're making. And as you are developing your confidence to lead in this area with your clients and attendees and neighbors, fellow vendors. Really familiarize yourself with those stats and with your methods and what's been working, so you can share that and celebrate when you have wins and improvements. And it really gives you something very positive to talk about that isn't all about attendance or bottom line profits, ticket sales, auction sales. And it gives you an opportunity to engage with people on a topic that's tangential to your event, and therefore more people, whether they were able to attend or not, can engage with you and reflect on their position and the things that they are interested in your sharing what you're doing. And really what I'm saying is, if I'm taking away the worry and the pressure for the goal to be net zero for your business or your events on a local level, if you participate in an event that has a net zero goal, that's amazing, and that's such a special endeavor, and that's super extra credit. But for your regular business practices, just aiming for better and continuing to move the needle is how you maintain your own sustainable energy toward improving and keeping the ball rolling in the right direction. And then if you are feeling really successful, if you're starting to feel like, wow, this is working, I'm loving this, it's getting me where I want to go, I'm seeing the positives in my business and in my relationships, and you want to take it up a notch higher, then I would say start to institute goals and benchmarks and trying to pick a destination for your outcomes and your impact. Because if you just say, hey, I'm happy as long as I've improved my numbers since the last time, you're gonna have a lot more energy for this and be able to keep doing it without getting frustrated or discouraged, and just use it as part of your good practices, versus if you are setting benchmarks and missing them. So rather than a big deal that you have to think about all the time, your sustainable efforts should be just habit stacking. And if you organize it like that, rather than having to remember to take the positive action you want to take, you'll just have to remember to review what you've been doing and check your numbers. And I think that's where we want to be. We want to be where it's an afterthought that we took the good action, it's already done, and we just got to remember to go back and give ourselves credit and see how we've been doing and review our progress. So whether this is where you are now or a view of your future, I hope this was a helpful outlook on where you're trying to get to with sustainability and your impact, and a little bit of a grounding in what step 2 would be. And I'll see you back here next time with more event sustainability tips, tricks, ideas, recommendations, referrals, and inspiration. Thanks for joining me on Sustainable Events Dog Walk. I'm Alicia Druby, founder of Positive Impact Event Consulting, and I want to help you integrate sustainability into your event business so you're ready to make every event you work on more sustainable. See you next time.